Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Thank you for joining us at Retail Revival. My name is Payal Hindocha, and at Emarsys and SAP, I have the privilege of working with our clients and our partners to bring our solutions to market. Joining us now is Danielle Ríos, the head of loyalty at Innovasport, and we'll cover what loyalty means to Innovasport and how their vision, strategy, and execution for loyalty goes beyond just a loyalty program. Thank you for joining us today, Danielle.
Thank you. It's such a pleasure to be here.
Could you tell our audience a little bit about yourself, your experience, and your role at Innovasport?
Sure. I'm Danielle, and I've been working for over the past 8 years in loyalty strategies. I've had the opportunity to build loyalty programs, track the customer journey in different industries like travel, retail, insurance. So I'm excited about all the customer behavior, the customer care, and of course, well, because those are very important tools to define a loyalty program or loyalty initiatives.
And Danielle, you've at Innovasport, you've been a long-standing client for both Emarsys and SAP, and we're really lucky to have such a strong partnership together. What's your journey been like so far with us?
Well, it's been great. Actually, Emarsys has been a good partner with us. Innovasport is really convinced that the customer experience improves with innovation. So with the acquisition of new tools, it has allowed us to connect more and more with our customers. And this is also because we have Emarsys on board. So Emarsys has been with us during all this evolution process, in which little by little we have been able to leverage data, so we can identify customer trends and preferences. Therefore, we have achieved more accuracy in all our targeted communications and with all our to create more engagement with our brands. And we're planning to continue working with Emarsys to improve even more our interactions in real time and across channels. And of course, to improve our touch points and our customers' experience online and offline. And so Emarsys will be with us because we won't stop evolving, because the consumer is also doing it. They are also evolving every day. But so far, it has been great working with Emarsys. And I think also we have done a magnificent work internally, of course, with a good partner to accomplish all these goals so far. And of course, our clients are becoming more and more demanding every day, and they are constantly expecting consistency in the communication, and they are expecting a personalized service from their favorite brands. So they will really engage with all the brands that offer the customer this. Otherwise, they can buy from another brand with a single click on their cell phone in just a couple of seconds. So I guess with Emarsys, we have been able to achieve all of this, and we will be improving every day along with our partner, and of course with internal development.
And likewise, our journey with you has so far been fantastic, and we look forward to taking it in the future together. Danielle, loyalty has been a really popular topic in the industry, and you've worked in many different industries, so you know across all of these different industries how much of a popular topic it is. And now more than ever before, brands are needing to retain this newly acquired customer base. So loyalty programs is one of the things that's on a priority list for many brands. But a lot of the time, these brands find it very difficult to understand what it actually means for them as a business. So what does loyalty mean to them and what it means for their customers? For Innovasport, what does having a loyalty strategy mean to you? And what do you aim to achieve from having a loyalty strategy for your business as well as for your customers?
Well, loyalty has become very popular because as I said previously, the customers now are more demanding, and also because there is a competitor on every corner. That is why loyalty has become very popular. For Innovasport, loyalty means to know our customers through every interaction, to track every purchase, every interaction with our digital and in-store channels. And for Innovasport, loyalty is how you leverage the data and how you, um, I mean, yeah, the way that you manage data and how you leverage data is how you will get customers to engage with your brand. And that way you can offer them something of real value in return for their purchases. So that way you can build a loyal community. Innovasport program is called Legends, and our main objective is to connect with more customers to build deeper long-term relations by identifying our low, medium, and high spenders and treat them the way they need, meet their expectations in terms of product and service. And I guess that once you have identified how you are going to reward your customers, of course, based on their previous behavior and preferences, also it is really important to identify your KPIs and also define how do you want to position your program in your consumer's mind. It means like if you want the customer to see your program as only a loyalty program, or if you want them to see that as a community. It depends if only you want to track the purchase frequency, the customer lifetime value, also engagement, or do you want to really measure customer satisfaction, digital channel engagement, social engagement, etc. It's like for Innovasport, Legends represents all of the above, like customer satisfaction, engagement, CLV, purchase frequency, etc. I'm talking about not just quantity, but quality KPIs.
Yeah, it's a very comprehensive program you have there. And often when brands want to launch a loyalty program, there's often challenges and very difficult questions that they get asked by their business in terms of the cost of loyalty and how is this going to drive the business forward. And to support your vision and your strategy of loyalty, how did you overcome some of these challenges and the difficult questions that you got asked in your business?
Wow, that's a good one. There's a fact when it comes to loyalty, and it is that sometimes loyalty programs are seen as a high cost initiative for a company. And that is completely normal because for some industries or some companies, this is a new topic for them. So therefore, I guess the real challenge is to prove after the first year, of course, that you have to prove like the effectiveness of your financial model and your forecast accuracy. Other difficult question that I found is that during the first year, you have to answer if your value propositions and benefits have been accepted by your frequent buyers. On the other hand, I don't know if like all the investment has increased your average ticket order, your purchase frequency, the average spend, the share of wallet. I know you have to prove a lot of things during the first year. That's the challenge when it comes to loyalty. And there are a lot of questions around why you need a loyalty program. It's like, how is the program going to like contribute to increase sales? how about the ROI, among others. And I guess you can successfully answer them by the end of the first year, of course. But it all depends on how accurate your strategy is implemented based on your customer needs, and like what are those behaviors that you want to impact with your program. Like, first of all, you have to ask that to yourself, and I guess the key is to identify the customer journey and how are you going to be one step ahead of the customer journey. I guess all of these questions can be answered, I insist, by the end of the first year. If you are interacting at the right time with the customer, if you, I don't know, if you are talking to the customer about things that are interesting for them. And also, I guess, to get through all these difficult challenges, you have to wear the exact client's costume, like while building the strategy to achieve this. You have to dress like your customer, or imagine that you are a customer to achieve this.
And Danielle, you mentioned your strategy of building a loyal community is really key to Innovasports, and your Legends loyalty program is one tactic within that strategy of building a loyalty community. What are some of the other mechanisms that you have or you're planning to have in place to help you continue building that loyal community outside of the Legends program?
Yes. Well, as I told you, we don't want Legends to be seen just as a loyalty program. So first of all, we are planning to reward not only purchases but sports activity, and this is part of a second phase of Legends, and is because we want to honor our statement. That is, we reward your effort and we recognize your history. This is why we want to do that, to honor our statement, which I love. And also, we are working on a community platform in which users can interact with each other regarding sports, street style, tips, etc. Well, it's not tips as well, they interact and they talk about common topics. And another initiative that we're currently working on is called Legends of the Week, and it is about sharing real stories from our medium and high spenders and how they have become legends. That is the romantic part of the program, but it doesn't mean that we don't need the data to do that. Like, also, to build a community, you need the data. Data and tracking are everything for loyalty.
Yeah, and that's such an important point that you mentioned here is your data and your tracking needs to be available to be able to build that community. And something that I've learned from past experiences also is that when a brand is ready to launch a loyalty program, or when they want to do something more to drive that loyalty from their customer base, they often look for other solutions and other tech providers to help them with this choice. And when they do make that choice in the tech provider, it's often a standalone solution which is not integrated or connected to other data sources, or what they do in marketing, or how it's connected to their stores or their e-commerce. In your experience, what guidance can you give to others on the choice of technology to help you on your loyalty strategy and your loyalty program? And how is Emarsys the right fit for you in terms of launching your Legends loyalty program?
Well, Emarsys was the right fit for us. First of all, because we already used the solution for our marketing and communication strategy. As you were saying, we've been working with Emarsys for the last 6 years, I guess, right now. Our customer database was already integrated with Emarsys. So I guess when we decided to launch all the loyalty strategy, we said like, okay, we are halfway there with Emarsys. So this made the execution and launch easier than to choose other provider. Also, I guess Emarsys is a very friendly platform, and all the solutions that they offer work for us.
We're glad we can help you on that journey there. Regarding your Legends program, can you tell us a little bit more about your Legends program, how you've been able to set this up, and the ease and flexibility your teams have had? And can you give us a little bit of insights as to how did you use some of the customer insights you had from your customer database to help you build up that program? And what are some of the different options and rewards available for customers to really help you get up and running with your Legends program?
Sure. Legends is a tiered omnichannel program where members accumulate points with every purchase or even with interactions with the community. And they level up once a certain amount of points has been earned. So they access new benefits. And it is simple, and it is a simple and fast sign up. And we have a progressive profile creation, so the customer can give us more information about their profile little by little without feeling that pressure. And also, we want to keep it easy and clear by showing the benefits automatically at the checkout and also at the POS. So the benefits are shown automatically, so the customer can select which one wants to use. And we are working also to keep it exciting to continue for our customers by using the surprise factor and to give them access to elevated targeted benefits. Our program applies online and in store, and we built it based on the voice of the customer, market studies, all the transaction history, and we also built a financial model. So having all these insights and our customer data helped us determine how to set up the tiers, the thresholds, and the rewards. We have rewards like cashback, early access, exclusive products. We also have unexpected unboxings for our medium and high spenders. We have shoe cleaning, also sports gear customization, etc. Right now, Emarsys wallet is helping us to show the benefits and the status points, and we still we want to continue using the wallet for the second phase of the project, in which the customer will be able to redeem their points. Like, for example, they will be able to redeem the points to access events, to get special benefits, for example, to pay for a race, or to enter a prize raffle. I can tell you that it has been a long road to get to this point, mostly internally, but we had the advantage of already having some integrations with the Emarsys, which made it easier. The technical team was awesome, actually. Hello, technical team, if you're watching this. Now with Legends, we have also the chance to track in-store transactions, which wasn't possible before the program. So that is also another thing that I'm proud of, that now we can see and we can track the customer's behavior in store.
That's a huge, huge innovation, to be able to actually identify who these customers are and track their information in store, but then also give them that personalized experience in store. And bringing me to my next question then, Danielle, is with with your loyalty strategy and your Legends program, and what does a typical customer journey look like, both online, in-store, and also via mobile?
Okay, online, the customer goes to the website and we ask them to create an account. Uh, it's it's two in one, like you create an account, but also you join the loyalty program at the same time. And if the customer already has an account, they go and buy something, and at the checkout, they can use their benefits. As I said, it's an automatic process. Before they pay, they can select some of the benefits that they want to use. And after that, they are still getting communications from us. For example, if they are new customers, they get a welcome communication to like to motivate them to make a second purchase. And at the second purchase, they can start using their benefits. So I guess it's all about well, the journey never ends. It's like we're always tracking what they are doing on in the website. But it begins like by creating an account, and at the end is they can use benefits. They can apply benefits when they are at the checkout, and it starts all over again by keep the communication with the customers.
And this journey is consistent across not just online, but in-store and via mobile too?
Yes, it's an omni-channel journey. We are trying to get the customer to use both channels. Of course, right now everything is like we're trying to get the customer to buy more online, but also we want the customer to leave the in-store experience. So yes, we are trying to achieve an omni-channel journey.
And to be able to achieve that journey, you need so many different data sources to be able to come together, like data from your commerce platform, data from your point of sale, from your inventory, from even your promotion management tools and your marketing and your loyalty strategies. Like all of these data sources need to come together for you to offer that experience and that journey across online, in-store, and potentially in the future even in mobile. How do you and your teams work with all these data sources coming together? Like, would you be able to give a little bit of insights on how this all comes together?
Sure. Um, Actually, something that helped us to integrate and connect all these that you mentioned was loyalty. So we are trying to build a 360 view of our customers by having e-commerce and POS integrated to loyalty. I guess that was a key factor to connect all these dots. Um, so when we have e-commerce and the POS integrated to a loyalty solution or platform, that way the sales and the marketing strategies and also inventory can be connected. It's like a virtuous circle. I don't know if I'm explaining myself with a virtuous circle where everything is connected. So when we have this 360 view of the customer, we can interact at the right time with the right segment. That way we are increasing sales, we are applying marketing strategies, we track the inventory, and we offer that inventory to the right segment. So we are working with all of these connections to talk to the customer about products they like, topics that they are interested in. That way we create this virtuous circle.
And in products that they like, in managing your inventory, where do discounts come into play? Like how do you manage that, your product and your discount offer for different types of customers in that virtual circle of yours?
I'm sorry, what was that last part?
How do you manage the products and the discounts that you give to different customers for different products in that virtual circle of yours? Because it's all linked together. So how do you manage that piece?
Wow, that's a good question. Well, it is all related to the customer's behavior. It's like you cannot apply. It's like you have to identify how are you going to adapt to apply. I'm sorry, to apply these promotions to a low, medium, and high spender. We apply the promotions based on the customer's behavior, based on their purchase frequency. And for example, a first-time buyer is like a first-time buyer. You have to drive them to do a second purchase, so you have to apply a promotion or a discount. But it is all related to these segments and micro segments. So you can apply promotions from parting from the general to the particular, and that's it. I guess that is the way we're working it right now. We are implementing promotions from the general to the particular. It's like we have institutional promotions right now for all of our audience, and then we have targeted promotions for every segment.
It's quite a personalized strategy right there. And Danielle, mobile devices, mobile channels, mobile apps, they've now become customers' preferred method of engagement, and not just online engagement, but even offline engagement. And mobile is becoming a channel where customers are not just browsing and using them everywhere, but they're actually using mobile to buy their products now. How do you see mobile channels and even potentially a mobile app fitting into your loyalty strategy going forward?
Mobile devices are everything right now. We use mobile devices for everything. So right now we're leveraging this device, so the customer can register in store using their device, their mobile. We are also building an application. Right now we're working on it. What else? Also, the customer can see all their benefits through their mobile device. We are adapting our digital channels to mobile. They can also redeem benefits or see like their available benefits through the mobile device. And also, when they get to the store, even if they are not buying online, when they get to the store, they use their mobile device to identify themselves and to accumulate points with every purchase.
And which part of the mobile device do they use to identify themselves at the point of sale? Is it via email? Is it via a mobile phone number or SMS?
Well, they can download their QR code to their images or to their like phone wallet, digital wallet. They can download the image, so they have it like they can get it like right away when they get to the store and they identify themselves.
That's a really great experience to be able to download a QR code directly to a mobile wallet and then directly redeem that in store. It's something that many brands look to do, and it's something that they actually find very challenging to do. And you guys have really cracked that code there. So really well done, and really, really happy to help you on that journey there. And
yeah,
Danielle,
and also, sorry, the key is to know how to give the customer like all the things right away, because now we are used to with the mobile device, we are used to have everything like in less than a second. So that is a key challenge. For example, what I told you about the customer to identify themselves in the store is that they have to get the QR code like immediately. So because the consumers are less patient than before.
100%, and they're less patient and their expectations are now higher than ever before too. So Danielle, when loyalty is disconnected from what you do in marketing, it's often difficult to measure the impact it has on your business. And at Innovasports and within your team, how do you measure the impact loyalty has on your business? And what's the impact to your customers?
Good. Well, loyalty and marketing efforts have to be connected. Like right now that we have legends, like all the marketing and loyalty efforts have to be measured. We are tracking all the impact. For example, if we apply a promotion or if a benefit or a benefit, we are tracking if that promotion or that benefit is creating is making an impact on the customer's behavior. I mean, if it is driving the customer to increase the purchase frequency, to increase the average ticket order, it's like we are tracking if every loyalty and marketing effort is really creating this change on the customer's behavior or not.
What's been the benefit to your business by having a strategy to build customer loyalty? At Innovasports, you've clearly invested so much time, effort, and resource in getting the foundation right in having a loyalty strategy. And what's the benefit you've seen to your business and also to your customers?
Well, I've seen that Legends has impact the customer's behavior when it comes to digital channel engagement. I've seen that the customer is little by little more engaged to our social media, to our like all the digital channels. Emailing, our open rate has increased, and that's amazing because right now when Legends started, we saw that the email open rate was increasing, the conversion rate was also increasing because they are like they are doing all this research in our website, so at the end they buy something, so the conversion also increased. And it's been amazing how Legends has impact all this engagement, all these KPIs. It's been great. And yes, I can tell you for sure that loyalty programs impact the customer's behavior when it comes to engagement, sales, because they are expecting more from your brand. Now that they have registered to a loyalty program, they expect more from you.
And not just your loyalty program, but they've signed up to your brand, and your brand is what's driving that unique value proposition for them. And Danielle, after you've launched that loyalty program, your Legends program, what kind of results have you seen so far? You mentioned that you've seen amazing email open rates and engagement rates. Could you maybe quantify that a little bit for our audience?
Sure. Before Legends, my team used to communicate like some promotions, and we used to get like, well, because they used to send it to like the general database, okay, like that was a couple of years ago, and they used to send this communication like to all the users. They weren't used to micro segment. So they used to get like, I don't know, maybe 8% of open rate. And after we start targeting all these communications through Legends, we have achieved I guess 35% open rate, 40% open rate, which is huge.
That's phenomenal. Those are phenomenal numbers. And in terms of the number of members that you have in your loyalty program right now, would you be able to quantify that a little bit for us?
Sure. It's good news actually. We have right now 350,000 1,000 members in our database. In exactly 2 months, we have achieved 350K members.
And you're still going strong, and that's just results from 2 months. Those are amazing results. And Danielle, thank you so much for your story, for your time today, and thank you for sharing your strategy and how you execute that strategy to be able to drive customer loyalty. Is there any other tips or advice that you'd like to give our audience?
Listen to your customers and be very attentive to the voice of the customer. Through all your digital channels and also in a store. Listen to your customers, and I guess that helps a lot.
Danielle, thank you so much, and thank you for your long-standing partnership with Emarsys and SAP, and we very much look forward to helping you accelerate your customer loyalty even further.
Thank you. Yeah, we will continue being partners.
At Retail Revival this year, we have many other leading brands who are sharing their insights and best practices on their success. Please be sure to catch the other sessions, but they're also available on demand to watch them at your convenience. On behalf of everyone at Emarsys and SAP, thank you for your time and thank you for joining us today.